How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, hit the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to throw. It's Penn. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Try to pick it up on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He finds some space. Past the 45. Touchdown, Seminoles. Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Penn. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Briggs. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He escapes the pocket.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Penn. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Back to pass. It's Penn. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback and a good job of using those legs.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Dropping back. It's Penn. Caught for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So the defender jumping, enticing the offense to move. That'll cost the defense 5 yards. So the encroachment penalty now makes it first down and 5. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grab by the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Noles will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read. Got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Knowles.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Penn. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. This time a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Penn. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the offense
defense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He shreds the tackle. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Parkin. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Bring him down. That play moves into the scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll run it here. Runs through the defender. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing and stretching the lead here in the 2nd half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Penn. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receiver.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
See, exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Penn. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. And that catch is hauled in. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
The Seminoles will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Working clock with the ground game. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Breaks free. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How aggressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Seminoles will have first and 10 here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
Handoff running right. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
And this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.